Press it on the back of the handle, then grab it.
How's your night going?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Good. Just about to get
Good, thank
started,
you.
so that's nice.
All right. Is the temperature okay for you?
Yes,
yeah,
thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. That's interesting. Is that different, like, steering wheels, like, attachment?
Yeah. This is aftermarket.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, when the SNX came out with the yoke style wheel, I wanted it really bad.
Like, what's the difference? It's just a shape, or is there other, like, features to it?
Well, an unexpected benefit is actually it's a lot more comfortable.
Okay.
The flat base for like long distance driving is really nice, and it's a bit wider, so it's kind of easier to rest your elbow on the door and just kind of have your hand on the
I
outside.
watched a TikTok you sent me.
Little things I didn't expect.
Yeah, no, my dad has a Model 3, so I was like, what? Like, what's
Yeah.
the steering wheel?
Yeah, yoke life.
That's crazy. Will the XL fit 7?
Well, like an Uber XL?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's usually a 7-seater.
7-seater.
That's the minimum, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're bigger than that? They just pull them in like one of those, like, Mercedes vans.
Yeah, typically it's a big black Tahoe or an Escalade.
Oh, I totally didn't think about how my phone is at 20%.
Oh, no.
Are you serious?
Yeah, mine's at 27.
What? Mine's at 87.
There you go.
Like,
You got it.
Our
You're
species is
curious.
basically cyborgs. To be without a phone is
So
to be.
wait,
No, it
you
really
know-
is.
Is there a charger
like,
in this
imagine, like, life without a phone. It's, like,
Tesla?
so different now. Like, it's compared to what we're used to. Yeah, for sure.
What kind of phone?
iPhone?
Yeah.
Mine won't stretch very far, but I've got a lightning cable here.
Thank you so much.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
I also have wireless up here if you
Oh,
want to
nice.
stash another phone up here.
Oh, it's okay. I'll live.
Alrighty.
He's got us on the 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the main source of communication. Yes.
How's that for a view?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, this neighborhood's very unexpectedly, like, very pretty.
Oh yeah, this road's about to get vertical.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this reminds me of SF. If you ever been.
Yeah, there's a street, B Street, over by downtown, where there's another like cliff dive style road. They had to put a stop sign there because people weren't stopping, and they would just literally like catch air flying off.
Gee.
It's steeper than this.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
that's
this
like
is really
SF.
steep.
Yeah.
That's like
If
SF
you had a
for
low
Berkeley,
car right now, I don't know how you do it.
I'm actually really impressed it didn't brake too hard. Good job.
The first time I drove up this hill, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, my Model 3 did it better than most people do.
Do you have
Oh,
like
yeah.
an update or something on your maps? It looks like different than like I'm familiar with.
Well,
It's
this
the cars
is
mode.
a fully autonomous Tesla.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant by it did better than most people. It's driving itself. It has been since I picked you up.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Never
So
ridden
I
one
handled
of
that
those.
steep
Wow.
stop sign without like throwing us forward, which was actually kind of cool.
So the Tesla's working and you're just here collecting the check. Wow.
Sort of, except I'm
Providing ambiance.
well, I'm here to slap it on the wrist if it does anything weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm a coach or a driver's ed instructor,
Yeah.
and this is the young adult.
This is pretty cool. This is pretty funny, honestly.
More often than not, it's better than most humans, but
No,
every now and then it'll get a little kind of
It would
jerky.
probably get wonky, but I would assume that if everyone had one, it would probably actually just be 100, like, definitely safer.
Do you think it'd be
Oh
better?
yeah, it's absolutely safer.
Definitely safer.
It might not be the most finessed experience all the time, but as far as keeping you safe, like 100%.
Like parking and stuff would be hard, you think? Or no?
Parking's actually really easy. There's just a bit of a break in the system right now where like it'll do the drive and then it'll park, but you have to do the in-between part, getting to the parking spot.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. Because that part hasn't been meshed together yet, or what we would call reverse summon, where it actually goes and parks itself. But it just did that right turn there.
That's pretty crazy.
Does everything else really well.
That's pretty crazy. And the high beams, too. Like,
Yeah, auto high beams, auto wiper blades. If the streets get really tight, it'll tuck the mirrors in. It's so
Oh my
funny. It feels alive. It really does.
Oh my goodness, that's so crazy.
And I can take over as quickly as tapping the brake. You said your father drives a Model 3, right?
Yeah,
Does he
yeah.
ever mess with the autopilot?
No, I
don't
don't
have
think
it.
he
Oh.
doesn't. I mean, I don't
didn't
think he
pay
would
for
want
it.
to. I know a lot of my friends, like, they don't have Teslas, but they do. Like, there's this, like, comma thing that, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're
OpenAI, yep.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
familiar with it.
Yeah, my friends have that, so... I've
It's a
seen
cool
that.
system. I like that you can actually help it turn. It's like I can't with this. If I try to turn, I take over.
Oh.
The only thing I can do two things to give input without taking over, and that's give it throttle or hit the turn signal. But if I touch the brake or grab the wheel, I take control back from the vehicle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a beautiful Rivian R1S right there. It's an all-electric
yeah.
pickup truck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
those are really
I've been seeing a lot of
popular now.
Rivians here.
Yeah,
I wonder how they.
I wonder what the interior looks like. I've never seen.
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
so
didn't see the one,
nice.
really?
It's so nice. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of the product. I think they'll be okay. They're struggling like any startup, but they've got a great product. And fortunately, they do have Amazon in there, cheering them on, helping them out financially.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
I don't think they have to worry about
I
going
feel
under.
Like most of the EV cars are just like, luxury wise, they get like a good bang for your buck, in
Yeah.
terms of like the average car. I mean, it's not average, but yeah.
Well, also gas cars are going to be banned in
Extinct,
California.
yeah.
At least California, but that doesn't mean they're gonna be all
Well,
the time.
so the production of will be banned,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
drive one yourself isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely not gonna be.
Whew, people would riot if that was the case.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
I don't think that any government body should even ban the production of, because the market's going to naturally transition. Because if you have a
Yeah.
product that's the
It's
same
bad
price or
both
cheaper,
ways.
that's better, safer, less maintenance, people are going to buy the better product.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
don't need
feel
to
like,
ban
I
it.
feel like EVs will outperform this. That makes sense. I agree definitely because most of the EVs are with like Tesla, like higher tech, like this car is like Fiat is not gonna have this shit. So
Yeah, and Tesla's very minimal in
Yeah.
that sense. They're what I would classify as high-tech minimalist.
Yeah.
They're not really luxury. People will kind of aspire to luxury, but luxury is kind of like, well, the Rivian or even Lucids and such, where you've got the special leather interior, a million buttons, like the things that luxury cars are really known for.
Yeah.
Tesla's actually known for being really bare bones. Like a lot of people that love actual luxury vehicles think that these are cheap as hell,
Yeah, people argue that it looks like that.
which I'm a fan of minimal.
No,
with
I'm
the
definitely a minimalist too. As long as it gets its job done.
yeah, I'd rather have. I've said it a few times that to me the new luxury is really kick-ass technology.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I think
have,
it's
like,
quality of
really
life.
awesome
It's
software.
Quality of life versus like leather or like literally we've been in there's like an AMG like Mercedes.
Oh yeah, you were
SUV.
there.
Yep.
There's like a
course,
massage.
of course.
Is a massage like
Mom's
both
car.
of
The
them are
G-Wagon?
massage.
Oh, it is.
No,
The
they're massage
massage chairs,
chairs.
I know what you're
Like
talking
you're sitting in
about.
our seat would be massage chairs, and we can get a massage while you're driving.
That's
which I
so
feel like
extra.
not only is it so extra, but I feel like it's kind of dangerous for the driver, right? Like if you're getting a butt massage while you're driving, like you're gonna be like, "Can I brake right now?" Like you gotta be chilling. Right?
Oh, it's so funny.
I was like, "That's so extra." Like,
Yeah, for real.
It's pretty nice though.
yeah, I'm sure it's nice, but like,
No, I don't need
worth
that in
the
my
money
car.
nice or what? Like,
It's just like it is like a luxury.
it is.
I'd rather have the high-tech,
Yeah,
low maintenance vehicle that takes me home to the built-in
That's
butt massagers
true.
in the house or something like.
Yeah, true.
No,
I agree.
The Mercedes are high maintenance for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying too. Like, I feel like Tesla is less maintenance for sure, right? Or,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of having far less moving parts. In the powertrain, there's like 20 moving parts, versus thousands in an ICE vehicle.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
so it's not just no gas, but if you think about it, no more oil changes, no spark plugs, no transmission
yeah,
fluid, no power
wait.
steering stuff. Like all
I
of that's
didn't even
gone.
think about that.
Yeah. The only
Break
maintenance you
through.
have for these is tires. That's it. Tires and windshield washer fluid. It's kind of the going joke.
Yeah, that's great. Nah, I definitely agree with you. Like, the more I think about it, the one thing I was thinking about, like, EV as like tackling like climate change is, I feel like counterintuitive almost a little bit.
How
Just-
so?
Just because like the idea of mining the material for the battery is probably just as like environmentally damaging, or like can
It
be
just
still-
depends because it's not as environmentally damaging to like America, but they source it from other places, from like third world countries. So
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
definitely
Well, not Tesla.
them,
So
which is horrible.
you bring up a good point that there is an issue with artisan mining out of the Republic of Congo with cobalt.
Yeah,
And
like-
that is
Lithium
primarily
too, right?
no lithium actually is fine. That's a unfortunately an incorrect notion. Lithium is one of the top 3 most abundant elements in the universe
oh wow.
after hydrogen and helium. The thing with lithium is that there's not enough places actually processing it, which is why Tesla just fired up a refining facility in Corpus Christi. They're actually going to go from what they're doing to even start sourcing the lithium themselves.
Yeah.
What they've done for like the cobalt, for instance, like your iPhone has far more cobalt than any Tesla.
That's great. Wait, actually?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
That's
Tesla
wild.
only uses cobalt for some of their base applicator and some of the batteries, but most of them use lithium iron phosphate now, and they've cut all the rare earths out of future motors too. They're trying to not only have the green car, but manufacturing and sourcing. Like, because to your point, if that process is
I'm
dirty,
not saying that like the gas is better, but like I feel like it's like people are forgetting that
Your
you know
phone.
it's not like eliminated. You know?
no, yeah, and we're always gonna use oil.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is to use it responsibly and sustainably
Gotta make sure you
versus taking out the planet and
Yeah,
using up our whole
exactly.
supply. Because when it comes to like electronics and chips and like watches, all of it uses oils and lubricants. Easy, buddy. It's because these parked cars are kind of throwing it off. Like, we got to turn right, but what's up with these parked cars? Or you got to get back over. You're messing up. There you go. Like you can hear me.
That's so interesting. I'm very interested to see the future of like automated driving for sure.
There we go. Right on red.
That roller coaster.
Where is this? Oh, is that like a? Oh, this is so cool. Where are
Yeah, Belmont Park. Easy.
Oh, shit.
Easy. There you go. Good catch.
This guy doesn't have his lights on.
Yeah. Probably drunk.
Oh, jeez.
It's usually a dead ringer for people who are intoxicated. They just completely blank and forget their lights. Most cars do, including that one, I guarantee you have auto headlights.
I know, that's the thing that confuses me. Like, nowadays, like, how do you even forget that?
Yeah, just leave it on automatic. I think it's like a safety feature that probably
Yeah.
started 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh,
I could be totally
I have
wrong.
I have a 2015 Ford Fusion. It has automatic.
Yeah,
so,
see?
like,
That's my point.
Like,
Exactly.
that thing
Take
is
a
not high
picture
tech
of
at all. That's
No,
nothing.
that's the right way.
Oh,
It's
I think-
crazy.
that was either a Lotus or
my
a
God.
Tesla Roadster that we just passed.
Wait, are the
Why
roosters
is it,
out?
like, white?
The OG Roadster.
Yes.
Oh,
The Roadster from 2008.
Okay.
Rare beauty. That's why I said it might have been a
So
Lotus, because it
yeah.
actually had a Lotus body. This road can actually get a little uncomfortable just because of how the lanes continuously shift and you have all the street parking. So that,
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking
hate
too.
the
Like,
street.
like in
And the
terms of like
people
different
walking.
terrain, I wonder how it's gonna adapt. Because most of the automatic cars, like they're in SF, or a lot of them, the startups are in SF. So.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen them. I've seen
See
them
how we do
a
this.
car
Look
driving.
at that. Over the double yellows around the
with
stopped
no
car.
one,
What's up?
with
And around this guy.
No one in the car. It's just driving.
No,
There are
it's
some
pretty
companies
smart. It's pretty
in-
smart.
There are some companies in limited use that do that in SF and in Arizona, like Waymo and I think
Yeah.
Cruise in SF.
Yeah, there's different ones in SF, but I feel like honestly, if you can drive SF with automatic, then you can probably drive anywhere.
Right.
'Cause SF is literally hell. Like,
Yeah, that place is really bad,
it's
honestly.
it's not like terrible, but like
No, it was like behind us. We were
if,
watching
you,
it. I
if
was
you've
like,
never
what?
driven there before, you're going to be like
No, a human
full
would for sure
spooks.
have more error. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that all day. I'll have some people that are like, "You would trust the machine?" And be like, "A lot more than all these silly apes."
There's
These
definitely-
humans are horrible.
Especially here, I've noticed compared to because I'm from NorCal, I feel like everyone here does not care about. Their
No,
well-being.
there's no etiquette.
Yeah.
Let's see if we actually turn without hitting this curb here. Good job. Little quick in here, those. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take over because we're in uncharted territory.
Perfect.
Besides, there's people that can pop out of nowhere back here.
That's
Why
really cool.
risk it?
I think that was my first automatic lift ride.
Hey, basically got us all the way here too, which is fun. I
Thanks,
imagine where this tech will be in another couple of years.
for sure, crazy.
No, I'm excited for sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure, guys.
Thank you for the ride.
No
Have a great
problem.
night.
Yeah, you too. Just hold the top button and push the door. Perfect.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
All right, that was fun. I know the lighting was pretty bad, but that was still a good time. Let's see how many more we can get.